Active learning of English skills. This is the new way to learn English effectively. It is not enough to learn separate components like reading, listening, or speaking. To train English skills effectively, the learners perform 3 actions at the same time: reading, listening, and speaking. Traditional English teaching is based on conscious memorization of information. When you teach reading, listening, speaking, and grammar separately, you use passive learning. It doesn't teach you how to think in English and speak fluently using intuitive grammar. To acquire the English skills and intuitive grammar, speaking alone is not enough because you are just practicing what you already know. Passive learners cannot think in English, so many refuse to speak in class because it is so stressful. Active learning allows you to speak stress-free. Some teachers believe that because their learners spend 80% of their class time speaking in English, they are using active learning. However, only one person speaks at a time. The rest of the class is listening to the broken English of their peers. This application introduces active learning to help students speak English fluently in less than a year. In active learning, cross-translation is turned off automatically, allowing your brain to acquire language patterns and intuitive grammar and think in English from the start. When doing simultaneous repetition, learner's brain is fully engaged in multimodal activity. As a result, the cross-translation, that is, the innate habit of thinking in the mother tongue, is turned off automatically. Learners start thinking in English from the start. The learners understand the context and are fully engaged since support in Mandarin is built in the Android application for stress-free training. Support eliminates cross-translation by showing contextual translation for 10 seconds only. The application lets learners share recorded sessions with friends or with a teacher. 3 types of texts are used in every lesson. 1. Pre-recorded lessons on various topics and drills. 2. Lessons added by a learner or a teacher. 3. Inspirational poem. Use application for self-teaching or guided online coaching. Any text added to application is used for simultaneous repetition while listening to natural-sounding robot voice. Speak in English before you have learned grammar, rules, or vocabulary lists. Re-experiencing familiar situations in English only results in acquisition of intuitive grammar and language patterns. Testing active vocabulary is built in every lesson. Say a few sentences on the topic inspired by the random word on a display and repeat it for more than 30 words. Testing develops a habit of automatic speech and thinking in English.